without debate, is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. That he was out of form for a season doesn't take away the fact that he is an excellent goalie. Welcome to Football Tribe, the tribe where we all say no to racism. In this video, we will be looking at 5 awesome things you really do not know about David de Gea. The number 2 on the list is the most hilarious and a bit controversial that I ever heard of him and Manchester United. David joined Manchester United for a Peace 19 in 2011 from Atletico Madrid, a then record fee for a goalkeeper in Britain. A fee that has now been dwarfed by Ederson of Man City, Alisson of Liverpool, and most recently Kepa of Chelsea. Following a rocky start to his career at Old Trafford, the Spaniard has gone on to win the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year award thrice in succession. While he remains one of the most beloved and popular figures at the club right now, here is a look at 5 things even his biggest fans might not know about him. David de Gea has hyperopia. David de Gea suffers from a condition called hyperopia, meaning farsightedness. The 29-year-old, as at the time of putting this list together, is able to see distant things more clearly than anyone else, but has a problem viewing those things clearly that are closer to him. However, the Spaniard does not see this condition as an obstacle when he is playing football, as he uses contact lenses. Off the pitch, though, he uses glasses to cover up his problem while on it. Imagine making 14 saves against mighty teams like Arsenal and Tottenham with contact lenses in his eyes. He's truly world-class. Do you think that's why he made some blunders in some matches? Put your yes or no answer in the comment below. He is best friends with Sergio Aguero. Given that he plays for Manchester United, it is but natural to imagine David de Gea being best buddies with someone from the squad itself. The Spaniard is well known to be good friends with Juan Mata and ex-United player Ander Herrera at Old Trafford. However, off the pitch, he also shares a very healthy friendship with Manchester City striker Sergio Aguero. The duo struck a bond ever since their days together at Atletico Madrid, and now the bitter rivalry between the Manchester clubs has done little to tarnish their friendship. However, when it comes to facing each other, Sergio comes out on top against his best friend. The City forward has netted 8 goals past his beloved mate. Hey, if this is your first time of viewing our content, thank you. We are grateful to have you here. We release contents like this on a daily basis. Now back to our countdown on David de Gea. He didn't start out as a goalkeeper. When footballers start their careers at a tender age, their positions aren't defined. They go through years of practice and experiments before they find a position they fit in perfectly. As it happens, David de Gea was the Super Dave shot stopper back in school. He actually started as a striker. Not just that, he also topped the scoring charts and was a prolific striker until the age of 14. That explains why he is so good at beating strikers in his own box. Atletico had probably hoped to get a striker, but signed a goalkeeper instead. The transfer to Real Madrid saga. He almost moved to Real Madrid in the summer of 2017. It is well documented that Real Madrid have a notorious reputation for poaching the best players from other clubs. Coming to Manchester United, Los Merengues have already stolen David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo in the past. And in 2015, Florentino Perez came knocking the doors at Old Trafford yet again, this time for David de Gea. The Spaniard was at the height of his powers, shining like the only beacon of hope in dark times at Old Trafford. After courting him for almost 2 seasons, Los Blancos had finally managed to crack a deal for de Gea in lieu for Keylor Navas and £29 million fee. However, the transfer failed to go through on the deadline day that summer, thanks to a dodgy fax machine that delayed paperwork. The shot-stopper signed a new contract 11 days after the transfer window slammed shut, penning a mouth-watering 4-year deal. As for that fax machine, hope Manchester United never repair it. His music taste. David De Gea is a calming presence on and off the pitch and in the dressing room as well. However, very few are aware that the Spaniard is a big fan of heavy metal genre, a kind of music that hardly goes with his appearance. Apparently, the 29-year-old is a big fan of Slipknot and Avenged Sevenfold and has been sighted at their concerts whenever they are in town. In the dressing room, however, David is hardly allowed to put on his favorite songs. In an interview in 2014, he said, "I like metal and rock bands like Avenged Sevenfold and Metallica. When I put it on in the dressing room, everyone moans. Most of the other players are into hip-hop." So now back to you, our viewers. What genre of music are you into? Let us know in the comment below.